Everyone, I want to welcome you to the Sacred Classroom, the Breath Retreat event page. This is an event, an online event that is coming next week, all next week, right here. We're going to be going live. I'm going to be going live. You're going to be coming with me. Every single day, 4:30 p.m. to roughly 5 p.m., and we are going to focus on learning about the flow state and learning about how to use the simplest, most easy, accessible tool that we have, known as our breath. What's up, Miss Bridget Sloan, joining me in here? I don't know if we can share out inside of this page. I'm going to take a moment just to see if it is possible before we dive in and start chatting about the psychological benefits of being in flow state. Makes me very excited. Please say hello once you get here, everybody. I want to make sure that I give you shouts out. I'm pretty sure it shouts out. And I'm also pretty damn sure my English teacher would be very proud of me. All right. Coming on live here, I think. Well, I don't see myself live, Miss Bridget. Why not? Need to go to discussion probably, huh? There I am. All right. I'm going to start a watch party. I think I started a watch party. Krista, T-Dubs. What's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being in the house with me here. I think you guys can share this out. If you guys can, Krista couldn't get the link to work. I'm glad that you got here. We will give it just a moment or two until a couple more people find their way. My link didn't work instantaneously either. I do see how I can share, but I started a watch party, so oh, maybe I'll just do this. Share it a couple more places. Nice. I am so excited to bring you guys this sacred wisdom. This is a marriage of very, very sacred, ancient woo-woo wisdom. And just so everybody knows, woo-woo actually is W-U-W-U. It refers to the ancient martial artists of China who were able to command, focus, harness, use, alchemize their energy in more dynamic ways. And that is what we are learning to do right here in this day and age. But in order to do that, you must enter the flow state. How you think they move those big ass rocks for the pyramid? Someone had to be in the flow state, I'm telling you. What even is possible when we're in the flow state? I was connecting it to a little bit of anti-gravity there. I personally believe that there are sound harmonics and frequencies involved in moving those. But this idea of being in the flow state is absolutely directly connected. Now, I just shared over on the Akashic Academy Facebook page some of the characteristics of being in the flow state. I forgot to add that one about building pyramids. But please take that storyline. Create space for that in your life. What can you effortlessly create when you are in the flow state? I'm really excited because not only is it pretty woo-woo, and I know that we want to get very, very woo-woo. I like getting woo-woo all up in here. Hey, let me just say hey to Michael and Tracy and Khalid and David, who I didn't say hello to yet. Welcome. I'm glad you guys are here in this space. Definitely, we want to take all of this knowledge and move it to the next level of our woo-woo experience here. We want to get more magical. We want to get stronger. We want to help more people. We want to help ourselves more dynamically. But we have to bring it down into the real world, which has to do with managing our thoughts, managing our feelings, and managing our inner state. So when you are in the flow state, there are huge benefits for you. I want to read to you guys some information that I compiled here. The combination of neurobiological effects on the brain during flow state offer you a myriad of benefits. Now, I know that's all scientific and shit in there. Neurobiological, that means in your brain and in your biology, in your being, which your biology also, for me, I take that the next step. I move that from my physical biology into my biological ecosystem, the life that is happening around me. So being in the flow state offers this combination of effects for you. Okay, it includes greater creativity, increased productivity. Accelerated learning. This is so important right now. I talked about how many downloads are coming in at record pace. They're coming in. We need the ability to access our own accelerated learning. The ability to overcome fears. That's one of the benefits that you get when you are in flow state, people. I heard that. Get some, move it. Normally, I kind of like to move like, oh, I feel like the goddess kind of energy. Nicki Minaj has been singing to me this morning, so I got a little extra something going on. All right. You have improved athletic performance. Whether you think that's you or not, many of you guys are just like, man, that ain't me, sister. Your yoga, your hiking, your qigong, if you aren't doing these things truthfully, we should be able to engage in a Tai Chi practice, a qigong practice, a yoga practice, a walking practice until we are in our 250s. At least your 90s, okay? At least your 90s. You get better sleep when you're in the flow state. I don't know how many of you guys heard me talking recently. You had to be a member of the Academy to hear this one because this was talking about the divine formula. But the divine formula, one of the key components to the divine formula, this is when you're in your heightened best place, is sleep, is deep rest. Many of us have trouble sleeping at night. I had a hell of a time sleeping last night. There's so many downloads coming in. But I have to say, I still feel very rested. I don't feel like I lost sleep, but my sleep was definitely disturbed and interrupted. That doesn't happen to me every single night. Lots of nights I get very, very good sleep, but it's important to get deep rest, especially when you're going through times of tremendous upgrade. And being in the flow state is a condition that you must create in your body more often on a moment-to-moment basis so that it shows up in your sleep time, okay? You also have, this is one of the best ones, enhanced happiness. Happiness is like gratitude in terms of magical energies that shift your frequency. Sometimes it can be so hard to be in a state of happiness because there are so many reasons that have been gnawing at us all day that we're still hanging on to. When you learn to cultivate your breath, cultivate a flow state more often in your life, you're just naturally happier. And I tell you, you need a tiny bit of that. Go so far as a long way. It's like sesame oil, people. You only need a little bit and it just permeates. I did not mean to say that. I did not mean to make up a new word. Permeates. Although, as many of you know, I do have a made-up word glossary for those times when I do. A little bit of happiness will permeate your whole dish. It will permeate your whole life. And I'm really excited that we're going to be able to dive in later on next week. So if you guys are excited about this, if you are excited about being able to have those increases in your life and more, again, let's just go over the benefits. Just open your mind and just receive and just use this time right now that you're hearing my voice to set the intention for what it is that you want to bring forward. Okay, and then I want you to share this out with somebody in your life. The combination of neurobiological effects on the brain during flow state offer you a myriad of benefits. They include greater creativity, increased productivity, accelerated learning. It's one of my favorites. You guys know I'm a perpetual student. Ability to overcome fears. Which, if anything, is can what do they say when something? If I shouldn't even get off track like this. I should just stay reading my material while you guys are listening. Tough act to follow. That's where I was going. Accelerated learning is a tough act to follow for me. I think we followed it up by the ability to transcend fears. That is freaking huge. Huge. Improved athletic performance. For those of you guys building pyramids, I'm just saying. Better sleep. Breathe in with me. Big inhale, create space. Enhanced happiness. Pause. Get big, hold that intention. Just a little teaser with the breath. Exhale. Sending this out into the universe, this opportunity to learn about flow state with our breath. Please share this out with your tribe, with people that you love, with people that you know are seeking transformation in their life. This event is totally free. And again, we are going to be coming live together inside of this space Monday through Thursday of next week. That is the 22nd through the 25th. 4:30 p.m. Pacific is our start time. We'll work for about half an hour. There will be teaching as well as meditating and breathing. You're going to want to take notes when you come in. And then we are going to culminate with an integration ceremony and a little more teaching, a little more time together on Friday. That's going to be a 1-hour webinar. So you got to sign up inside of this space. Make sure that you are on our email list so that you get the links to that webinar and you can join. Much love and light to you all. Namaste. And I'll see you here again soon.